Okay, so welcome back to Sibelius, and for our second task we are going to look at how to compose our own melody. Now you should know how to use Sibelius already and how to put notes in because you've done your other task on Who's That Girl. What we're going to do today is we're going to compose our own melody in a certain form, such as AABA form or whichever form you choose. Alright, so let's get started. You can see this is your template. There are some fields to fill in. So you can put your own name here. And later on we can put a song title and the speed at which we want to play the piece. I like mine fast. Okay, first thing you want to sort out is what structure your piece should have. So you can see that every 2 bars is a section. And on our example, Who's That Girl, the structure was AAAB. For my example, I'm going to choose AABA. So write that into your sections. Whoops, that's a B. Just so that you know which sections should sound similar and which sections should sound different. Right, there we have it. So now that you've done that, we can start composing our melody. To get into note input mode, click on input notes. And one handy tip that I forgot to mention last time is when you don't want to be putting notes in, double tap the escape button, because that way you won't be dragging or putting notes down where you don't want to. When you do want to put notes, you can press N for note input. Alright, so let's compose our melody. I'm going to suggest using just crotchets and quavers, or as the Americans call them, eighth notes and quarter notes. Alright, so let's start with our melody. We're going to keep it simple. And as we explained last time, you can have one hand on the number pad to input notes. Whoops, I like a quaver there. Alright, so that's my section A complete. I'll hit double escape because now I want to look at the next section. Now you can see that bar 3 is also section A, so we can just copy this bar, or these 2 bars, copy, or Control C, and paste them here. That way, you've got the next bit done. Let's have a listen to what we've got so far. If you ever lose the keypad, you can go to View, Panels, and that way you can find your keypad back. Another handy toolbar to have is the transport, which is the play button. So you can drag to the start, for example, and listen to what we've got. So that's what we've got so far, followed by a couple of blank bars. Alright, now you can notice that the last section here is also section A, and so we can copy this once again. Whoops, Control C, and paste it here. Alright, now there's only one last section to compose, which has to be different because it's a section B. So let's change it up a fair bit. I'm going to put lots and lots of quavers. Use the keyboard as well if you want. It's a bit faster. And there we have it. So there's my complete melody. Make sure you save your work at this point. When you've made significant progress, save your work. And once again, I'll just put it in my desktop. Please name it with your name, followed by my chorus, which is what your composition is going to be called. If you have a more adventurous song title, you can put it there as well, but make sure you have your name there. Alright, let's have a listen to what we've got so far. Section A again. And a very different section. And the last section is the same because it's section A. Alright, now this is pretty much done. The work is saved. You can add lyrics if you want. I'm going to call my song What's That Cat Doing? Inspired by Who's That Girl, but now it's What's That Cat Doing? Alright, so what's run. Okay, so that's my first line. What's that cat doing? Running up and down. There's a bit of a collision, so we'll adjust that. And once again, you can even copy the text if you want, or you can change it. Alright, what's something else which rhymes with running up and down? Laughing like a clown. Something quite different. But hopefully you see the process. Great. And at this stage, the assignment's pretty much done. So save your work. Remember to export as a PDF, because that's how you will need to submit your work. Check where you're saving it. I'm just putting it in my desktop here. But if you want to put it on your USB, you can change the destination. Hit the export button. And once again, you will have the two files to submit, the Sibelius file as well as your own PDF file. Alright, thank you, and hope you enjoy.